Mokokchung. Mokokchung. Okay? And 10th, 12th degree?
I studied till 12.
Till 12th. So where are you from?
I'm from
Hey. Okay. 12th pass?
10 plus.
10th pass. Okay. How did you get to know about this place?
I didn't know about this from my friend.
From your friend. So what did he tell you?
They told me it was good. We did it for me. So I decided to keep it.
Very nice. So what do you expect to become after this?
Maybe running to the company or something. I know. And there we go. Learning about money.
Very good. Very good.
What a joy for Department of Industries and Commerce and Nagaland Tool Room and Training Center to have none other than our Honorable Union Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman. Who would have thought that one day she'll come and visit us? It's such a day of celebration. So ma'am, thank you very much. You have been, this is the second time I'm sharing this platform with you in 2022 when you had come for the CSR conclave. I was a social entrepreneur and I remember requesting you to make CSR mandatory. Right after my speech, you had come up and said, it's not possible. But because of that seed that you had sown in 2022, I believe many companies gave a special attention to Nagaland, and we are really happy for the blessing that you had given us in 2022. And this morning, we are very happy. You have already inaugurated the Center for Excellence for AI and Future Skills. You have also visited the Center of Excellence for Industry 4.0. Ma'am, couple of months back, Bharat Forge Private Limited had set up that center. NTTC and Department of Industries and Commerce and also Government of Nagaland, we are also trying our best to see how we can make sure that the opportunities of tomorrow are being harvested, are being nurtured for our young people here in Nagaland. We don't want any of our young people to be left behind, especially in the digital transformations, ma'am. This morning we are very happy to have Dr. BVR Mohan Reddy, the chairman of Science, and also Shri Sudatta Mandal of SIDBI. They are the ones who have been supporting us. As you are aware, also Dr. Leena Deshpande of Bharat Forge is also here. We are really grateful to all the different organizations and institutions for hand-holding us. It's a very short program because ma'am has to go for another program, so we're not going to make it very long. But ma'am, through this platform, I want to request to you that we understand CSR cannot be made mandatory, but you have been a forerunner promoting CSR in the recent CSR conclave organized by CII for the Northeast. When we have programs like this, we have many people from all over the Northeast coming for the program, but from the other side, the companies are not very forthcoming. So we were also discussing if some sort of a sister state type of a model can be developed where the bigger state can sort of handhold the smaller states of the Northeast. I believe that will also go a long way. So ma'am, that is a food for thought for you as well. And with this, I want to thank everyone who's been part of this program. Our young people are also here. You have already met them, most of them there. We are excited and we believe that your visit to our center, after a couple of years, we will bring the good news and the good results to make you proud, ma'am. Thank you very much. And to do the honors, because you're visiting us, ma'am, we would like to felicitate you with a small token. Ma'am, please.
I'm indeed grateful that you found time to be here on a Saturday morning. I think two things have happened simultaneously. One in Kohima and one here in Dimapur. Before I come to explaining the one in Kohima and Dimapur, I would want to go back to that little point our lady made here about CSR not finding any activity worthy of being supported in Nagaland. And that has also been the voice of the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland to me a few years ago, several years ago, must be around 2020, or even 19. And since after that, we planned the CSR conclave. That was in 2022. We made sure quite a few companies who had no manufacturing or servicing center in Nagaland and otherwise who had no reason to have their CSR spent here in Nagaland, but we convinced them that they should also partake in this, and that conclave was held here in Nagaland with so many participants who came here to support several activities. Since after that, steady flow of CSR is coming into Nagaland, and also purpose-driven CSR support are also being tailor-made. In the purpose-driven tailor-made CSRs which are coming into Nagaland, I bring the two institutes, one of Kohima and the other one here in Dimapur. In Kohima, a central government-run institution called the NELIT, which gives training in electronics-related activities, and here in Kohima, the state-run unit, which is the NTTI, have each got their own CSR support for training Naga youth in advanced production techniques or in coding or adapting local like handloom skills that you have to become a lot more AI driven. There the Tatas have come in to also train youth for activities which lead to semiconductor manufacturing technology. So the Kohima Center, Tatas have come in with their CSR and with their experts who come in as master trainers, whereas here, only a few weeks ago, I requested Sri Baby R. Mohan Reddy to come and do something here which is doing all over the south. His last attempt, which is all running, the last one in addition to the others which he is running, is in Visakhapatnam. So, in passing for something else when he came to meet me, I requested him, I am likely to go to Nagaland. I would like to have this kind of a skilling youth which you are providing in Visakhapatnam, in Bengaluru, in Hyderabad and so on. Why doesn't your foundation want to do it in Nagaland? He said, why won't I want to do? I'll certainly come and readily accept it. So I am indeed very grateful to Sri B.V.R. Mohan Reddy. His offices, his foundation, he lives, everything is in Hyderabad. From there it's easy to do it in Bengaluru or to Visakhapatnam, which is another Telugu-speaking region. But for them to have to come all the way to Nagaland is sheer commitment to skilling youth in India, sheer commitment to making sure that all youth in India, irrespective of where they live, next to his home or behind his factory or front of his other unit or in distant Nagaland, didn't make a difference to him. He said he'll come readily. So I am indeed grateful for the Kohima Tata group coming for semiconductor related and the Dimapur related in this tool room facility in IIT in which B.V.R. Mohan Reddy has come in. So I want to tell our lady and the Honorable Chief Minister who felt CSR doesn't come, no CSR comes here into Nagaland. Look at the range of CSR which is coming into Nagaland. And look at the purpose-driven way in which CSR is coming to help our youth in Nagaland. Give them the skills, not of things which happen every day, tool rooms for foundry, tool rooms for making sure some machine components can be repaired. All that is important. They should continue. But the new age related manufacturing which happens using AI, using very many things like 3D printers. And AI itself is going to be transitory, we don't know for how long, but transitory. But in the meanwhile, it is capturing every productive activity because of the efficiencies it brings in. Now, should the Naga youth not get it? Why wouldn't they be trained in it? And why can't they benefit from the training so that they get jobs which are actually these areas in which a lot of engineering qualified students are coming in? Engineers or no engineers, even they can get trained. And that is the objective with which we've come here. I'm indeed grateful for the state government for being very cooperative and ready to, access these sponsors who are coming and give them all the kind of support so that today we are in a position to inaugurate. And today, although this started only a couple of weeks ago with me and we are speaking about it, but we have a set of youth who even come as far away from Mon in the eastern side of Nagaland to come and take up this training. So the enthusiasm with which youth are coming, the cooperation with which the state government has handheld all these people together, and the support that we're getting from the people of Nagaland and from the media will make it a very successful attempt for the young people of Nagaland to really be at scale with everybody else. And with your innovation and skills, you're already very, very creative people. You have so much to display your creativity in the form of the textiles, in the form of the woodwork that you do. Look at the beautiful woodwork that was presented to me. You're already creative young minds. Now with this opportunity, I'm sure you'll be able to make very big difference to your life, to Nagaland's life, and Nagaland's contribution towards Vikasit Bharat. So I wish you all the very best. I'm unable to spare more time because after this I have a meeting with the Chief Minister as well. So thank you for coming and all the very best to all of you.
To address the skill gaps and to empower the local youth of Nagaland with future-ready skills, this AI Center of Excellence inaugurated today has been set up with the grant support of 62 lakh rupees from SIDBI. We feel honored and privileged to be associated with this Center of Excellence, which seems to empower local youth with future-ready skills by integrating artificial intelligence applications into vocational training. This center, with technical support from Scient, will initially focus on 2 trades of handloom and handicraft and software coding and robotics, with the goal of training 100 to 150 youth of Nagaland annually in each trade. As we all know, handloom and handicrafts of Nagaland occupy an important place in its economy. The AI Center, with 2 classrooms at NTTC, Dimapur, will further equip learners with AI software for coding and robotics, technical and design knowledge in handloom and handicraft production, build capacity for innovation in fabric design, color patterns, and enable artisans to enhance productivity, commercial value, and market appeal using AI tools. SIDBI has been supporting local industry associations of Nagaland for their capacity building and strengthening infrastructure under its Development of Industry Associations, or DIA program. More than 105 industry associations have been onboarded and 27,000 MSMEs have been onboarded on the platform that we have created for the industry associations. MOUs are today being exchanged between SIDBI and 3 industry associations of Nagaland, namely Business Association of Nagas, Women Entrepreneurs Network Nagaland, and Nagaland Hotel and Restaurant Association. We have collaborated with these industry bodies who will provide the much needed interface between the local industries and the AI skills of the local youth trained at this AI Center of Excellence inaugurated today. The smart Naga youth will learn these skills efficiently and fulfill the needs of trained technical manpower in the northeastern states and also the nation. I'm sure this interface and collaboration between industry and academics will go a long way in resolving the educated unemployment problem in a significant way. SIDBI, with its source of financial products and support system, always extends its helping hand for setting up new businesses and new business ventures under the vision of enabling Atmanirbharta. I wish the center grand success in fulfilling the dreams of the youth of Nagaland.
It's indeed an honor for me to share the dais with Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji. For she, to all of us, is the epitome of New India, the Bharat. Look back momentarily of what's happening with our economy. We are the fastest growing large economies of the world, 7% plus GDP growth. We have done extremely well with our fiscal prudence. We've controlled, Madam has controlled, the inflation to less than 0.25% for last month. And added to that, what we are also seeing at this point of time is an enormous amount of investment, capital formation for the future growth of this nation. It reflects the commitment and courage Mrs. Sitharaman has. Certainly during the COVID period, when many nations around the world went ahead, splurged the money across to people, we preserved, we conserved. But what are we doing? We are now investing on infrastructure, which is roads, ports, airports. More importantly, in the last few years, into future technologies, whether it is to do with semiconductor, with electronics manufacture, and right now into R&D and many more. Madam, with due humility, I see in you the goddess of Lakshmi, who creates enormous amount of wealth for all of us. The goddess is Saraswati, for all that she can speak, the wisdom she has, the amount of knowledge she has. I get amazed with the flow that comes out of her tongue, in and out on any topic that you could choose. And finally, the courage and commitment she has in terms of setting people who speak untruth into the proper places in Parliament and beyond. So she is a combination of Lakshmi, Saraswati and Shakti to me. Thank you, Madam, for giving us this opportunity to be here this morning. Let me move on and say this initiative that we have, which is Scient Foundation. It is actually the CSR arm of Scient group of companies, for whom I'm the founder. And certainly our CSR initiatives all around the country have been in terms of ensuring that technology is put to social good. We have been in a position to get initiatives which are into schools. We got about 38 schools at our management, where there's sizable amount of digital work that we do. We have digital literacy programs, and we also have AI programs which are already running across the world in different, not only in different states of India, but few of our locations outside of India too. So the whole idea is that technology will be the forerunner for all of us. Technology is changing at a pace which we never experienced before. And that's the reason why we want you to learn more amount of new technologies. What will we see in future is two types of people. People who know AI, people who do not know AI. Trust me, but this AI also will not be there for too long. You ask me the question, what is next? I don't know. But for sure, the change will be there, because we keep saying these 4 pillars of computers, communication, sensors, algorithms are running at a pace which is mankind has never experienced before. So the result is not only that we urge all of you to use the facilities that Madam has encouraged us to create at this point of time, but equally importantly is that continuously learn, unlearn, upskill. You have this advantage of in the generation that you live, that you can learn anytime, anywhere. It's not necessarily you need to sit in a class. You can sit in front of a computer, you sit in front of a screen, you start your friend. So my sincere urge to all of you is please keep pace with technology, because it's only then when India becomes a knowledge nation will we be in a position to realize the dream of becoming Viksit Bharat, dream of our Prime Minister, our beloved Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, Mr. Sitharaman Garu, the rest of the team, to see that we become Viksit Bharat, that's basically a developed nation and also an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Let me conclude by thanking our partners. SIDBI has been one of the partners with us. NTTC has given the facility to us, and the government of Nagaland helped us come here. They provided all the support. And finally, back to Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman Garu for encouraging us to be here.